On AM 1130, 99.9 FM, Prescott, Chino Valley, and Paulden, 95.5 FM, Prescott Valley and Cottonwood, the talk of the Quad Cities, KQNA. It's
Hammer Time.
Waking Up with the YCCA. Hammer Time is brought to you by Lawhorn Plumbing, Verde Valley Alarm Services, Permit Pushers, Prescott Home Safety, Greenlee Designer Surfaces, Get Right Mitigation, Franklin Plumbing, The Blind Brothers, Caltex, Vicente Landscaping, Barrett Propane, and Badger Roofing. And now from the studios of KQNA, it's Hammer Time, Waking Up with the YCCA. Here's the Executive Director of the Yavapai County Contractors Association, Sandy Griffiths.
Everybody, it's the weekend. I love the weekends. You're tuned into Hammer Time, brought to you by YCCA. Wingman, are you awake?
I am, but I think you like the weekend so much, I don't think you ever go to bed on Friday night.
I don't. I just stay up and wait for Saturday morning.
Just keep your feet on the floor and ready to go.
Yes. Isn't that what we're supposed to do with life?
I guess.
Perfect. We just bounce through it every day. It's the weekend. Happy to be here, folks. We've got a great show this morning. Oh, my gosh. Our show last weekend, our Elegant Entries. It was just beautiful. Yep. So funny. Engineer, you did a great job. Loved hearing it.
Elegant.
Elegant Entries. What did I say?
Excellent entries. No, you said the right thing. I was trying to make a joke and completely failed.
You did fail. Get off air. We'll bring you back on.
Mute.
Yeah, Cal Doyle with Elegant Entries. What a cool thing that they do.
Yep.
The show was wonderful. Lots of good informationers, listeners, lots of good information. Tune in and have a Elegant Entry insert put in your front door.
Yeah, so
and, of course, cabinets.
Next time we'll have to bring his son in.
Yes, Ryan, because we want Ryan to get a raise. That's what we said. So all is good. I went to Trader Joe's and found some new snacks I brought in. And when our guest comes on, we will open this because there's 5 servings in this box. There's 4 of us. So somebody's going to get one twice. So it's called Hold the Cone. Waffle cone tips filled with dark chocolate.
Ooh.
Oh, I know.
Just
so
up my alley.
I know it. That's what I thought. So we will open this when we come back from our break. And I have the funniest joke to tell because I've been kind of absent with my jokes. So we've got a great show this morning.
Boy, well, 2 good things to anticipate.
Really 3. A joke, waffle cone tips with dark chocolate,
right,
and our guest.
I was completely forgetting about the guest.
Yes, you were. So the guest is the most important part of the show.
The reason for us being here.
Yes. So take us to break, and when we come back, we will introduce the world to affordable home luxury owned by Patrick and Sherry All.
There you go. Your memory is working well. You're listening to Hammer Time, brought to you by Yavapai County Contractors Association. We're in store for a great show this morning, and we're broadcasting this on KQNA 1130 AM, 99.9 FM, and 95.5 FM. So please stay tuned for some messages from our ever so great sponsors. Fill up that cup of coffee or grab that orange juice. And while I marvel at Sandy's opening of these sweet
bag
cones.
Now, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, there's more than 5 in here.
Ooh.
I thought because it said serving. Oh, there's 3.5 servings, and a serving size is 5 pieces.
Okay.
So how many pieces do we get?
Well, we're going to figure that out right when we get back from
break. My gosh, there's a gob in here.
17 and a half.
Each?
Good guess, Mr. Engineer. We'll be right back.
Bye. Oh, my God. Okay, so how many are 3 servings each?
You're listening to Hammer Time, Waking Up with the YCCA, a presentation of the Yavapai County Contractors Association. Once again, here's your host, Sandy Griffiths.
Hey, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to the Waffle Cone Tip Show of the Weekend. We have waffle tips, And we figured out, listeners, there's 3.5 servings per container, and a serving is 5 pieces. So we each get 4 waffle cones. And as our guest Patrick All said, he will rock, paper, scissor us for the other remaining waffle cone.
Perfect.
So I've opened the bag. I think let's start our show. Forget introducing Patrick. Let's just eat waffle cones. Patrick, here you go, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Mike, have a waffle cone with chocolate.
With chocolate.
Okay, engineer, here you go.
Best part when you
Okay.
get those ice creams.
Okay, I know. Okay, let's all eat it right now.
Here's your piece, listening audience.
The chocolate's hard. I thought it would be like soft. Oh, you didn't get any chocolate? Engineer?
It all came out at once.
Oh, it's like a candy bar.
It's good. Mmm. Snack.
Okay.
So I wish I was following my advice to grab a cup of coffee or orange juice. It'd go well with it.
Oh, man.
That's the piece
Listeners,
off the ice cream. that
Wow, it would be so good on ice cream. Okay, back to our show. How many waffle cones do we have left to eat now? 3. We each get 3 more. Okay. Patrick All and his wife Sherry own Affordable Home Luxury in Dewey, Arizona.
That's right.
Patrick, welcome to Hammer Time.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Patrick was at our home show. Remember, Mike? He was out in front, right above the hotel there in the parking lot.
Correct.
And he has affordable home decorating items.
Yeah, mostly home decor. We do handmade decor from around the world. We also work with local artists. And we do a lot of Mexican Talavera art. We do imports from Indonesia, Mexico, Africa, you name it. And we also do a lot of art pieces with local artists in the Prescott Quad City area. So
So
we
whose
have a little bit of.
brainchild was this?
It was mine. We love to travel, so we kind of wanted to bring some of that beauty with us on our trips, on our travels. We just got back from Bali just recently, so we like to, bring a lot of kind of like a world market aspect into people's homes. And we do a lot of beautiful handmade furniture as well.
I know, just looking at the warehouse, the pictures you've got on your website, over 70 pictures, Mike, of very cool, decorative indoor and outdoor items, both, right, Patrick?
Yep. Yeah. And
Oh, I like this little pig.
Well, if you remember when we were doing our live broadcast, we interviewed your
We
wife.
did.
And there we were marveling at the Talavera and a lot of other things that they had there.
And the turtles, the giant
And I
turtles.
believe you had a giant horse.
oh yeah, 12-foot
Oh,
statue.
yeah. Did that sell?
The rearing horse, yes, yeah, and
Holy moly.
yeah, we get little ones too. So we have like little 6-footers, also half the size.
Okay, so this was your brainchild.
Yes.
For how long have you been in business?
Overall, we've been in business for about 7 years.
Oh, okay.
But the building, the 5,000 square foot building in Dewey Humboldt, is about a year old since last summer. And we actually started from working online and storing a lot of our products from our house
Oh,
in
my
our
gosh.
garage. And we kind of grew from there, and it blew up to something big like this.
I bet you couldn't get your cars in the garage, could you?
Nope. Had to worry about the hail and all that, yeah.
Kind of like Mike's garage. He can't get his car in there either.
Right.
So you grew from a garage into a 5,000 square foot interior building.
And 2,500 square feet outside. So
Holy moly, Batman.
almost 8,000, yeah, of a lot of cool, interesting stuff. It's almost like walking into a museum, though, because we do have a lot of cool, interesting things that people wouldn't realize what it is. Like, for example, I have these pots that are 400 years old from Turkey, these old, from the 1600s, pottery pieces, and old antiques from China, from Tibet, all
So-
kinds of cool stuff.
So you and your family then travel to seek out imports?
Yeah, pretty much. And mainly, I would say 80% of our products are from southern Mexico. So from like San Miguel de Allende all the way down to Oaxaca. But we also, fell in love with a lot of interesting things from Morocco, for example. We went there last year. We want to bring a lot of the rug aspects into our store as well from Morocco. So we're kind of like in our infancy stages.
You're going to need a bigger building.
Hey, maybe a second location in Prescott or something.
Perfect.
You never know. Yeah.
Perfect. Amazing stuff. So you have what Mike likes, the Talavera pottery.
Mm-hmm.
He likes that a lot.
So,
yeah.
and you had mentioned you go down to southern Mexico quite a bit, Oaxaca and whatnot. Do you go? You get a lot of your merchandise from there. Do you go down and actually do the shopping in person and then have it shipped up?
We do a lot of hand picking, but we also talk with the actual artists on WhatsApp, and we kind of hand pick things, through the phone, and they actually deliver it all the way from there.
Wow! So
They deliver it for you.
They deliver it for us. Yeah.
Wow! Neat.
Yeah. They bring a whole entire 40-foot trailer full of stuff.
Huh.
And it's a lot of fun just to see all the new beautiful pieces. There's always something new that pops up.
So do you pay for it at the time of ordering, or do you pay when it gets here?
When it gets here.
Okay.
But
So
they trust me. There's a trust system
How
there.
does that work when they're coming through the port of entry?
Through the port of entry? That's a good question. That's kind of all
Their problem.
their problem. Yeah, but the tariffs and things like that have been going on hasn't really affected art pieces,
okay.
luckily. So that's a good thing for the consumer.
Sure.
That, things haven't quadrupled and, doubled in price or whatever, So, we've been safe from tariffs for the most part.
Good.
So some of this is, okay, so what kind of pots are these? These black and white ones?
So that's black and white Talavera, and that comes from San Miguel de Allende. And we also get some from Puebla. So those are more traditional style Talavera pieces.
See, Mike?
And,
Yes. Neat.
And those are built thicker. They're more durable than some that you can get out there. And, the price is still reasonable for a really good quality product. They're built to last.
Okay. So how much of this do you have in your house? It's like, oh my gosh, Sherry says I can't live with this. I need it in my house. I need it on my wall.
Right.
I need this. Does she do that?
Yeah, and we have like an outdoor courtyard also.
And it's full.
Yeah, we're trying to turn it into like a little Spanish style colonial, look with all the Talavera pieces and things like that. There's bird baths and water fountains that we have, and it's just beautiful. Especially in the summertime, you just turn on the water feature, and it just sounds nice and relaxing.
I'm sure it does. This is so cool. I never knew you existed. I can't remember how I found you. I think it was the internet, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
And I called and I said, hey, I need you at our home show.
Yeah.
And Patrick
thanks
says,
for having me. Yeah, it was
what
a great
home
time.
show? Who are you? Listeners, we have to take a break. We're going to eat another waffle cone, and we'll be right back with you. Take us to break, Mike.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure. We're having a great conversation with Patrick.
Want another
So
one?
stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Want another waffle cone?
Absolutely. My son should be here for this.
You're listening to Hammer Time, waking up with the YCCA, a presentation of the Yavapai County Contractors Association. Once again, here's your host, Sandy Griffiths.
Hey, everybody. Good morning and welcome to Hammer Time. Our guest with Mike and me and the engineer this morning, Mr. Patrick All. He is the owner with his wife, Sherry, of Affordable Home Luxury in Dewey, Arizona. Okay. So these waffle cone tips, I want to talk about them again. I'm sorry, they're so good, from Trader Joe's. The box says these tips are really the tops. Is that not cool marketing? Or more accurately, the bottoms of mini ice cream cones filled with dark chocolate.
Oh.
Will you
fluffy.
eat them bottoms up or from the tippy top? There's no wrong answer. Mike, the first time you ate it, you
From the top down.
You ate it from the top down and pulled all the chocolate out.
Right. So I would suggest if someone's going to really indulge that they go from the bottom up.
I would say that as well. So they're tips, waffle cone tips filled with dark chocolate, and man, are these some great snacks. Okay, Patrick's already had 2.
Oh yeah,
I'll rock, paper, scissors you for your 2 left.
right now.
So, affordable home luxury, and you're down in Dewey in a 5,000 square foot building with 2,500 square feet outside. So, who does all the dusting?
All the dusting. So we all take turns.
Oh, you do?
I would say yeah, but good thing I have. So we're a family-owned business, so it's
Kids.
soon.
Yes.
Yeah, when they grow up, yeah, that'll be their first job.
Dusting.
Right? But yeah, there's me and my wife and our 2 moms, so there's a lot of the ladies' touch to decorate,
Perfect.
to clean and keep it tidy. So it's a good vibe in there for sure.
Does it? I'm going to go down this. Maybe after the radio show Saturday, I'm going to go down.
And is the what are your hours? I'm assuming the public can come into the warehouse.
Oh yeah, so Monday through Saturday 10 to 5, and on Sundays 11 to 5.
Oh, you're open Sundays as well.
Yeah, we sleep in on Sundays, and yeah.
Okay, so listeners, you can get down there after the radio show today,
Right.
Saturday, or tomorrow, Sunday.
Right, exactly, and it's 12922 Main Street in Dewey, Humboldt. You can find us on Google, or Google us, or you can go on our website, affordablehomeluxury.com, and get directions to our location.
Well, yeah, but there's only one Main Street in Dewey, Humboldt.
So it's easy to, it's kind of easy to find us. People don't realize that you have to go through kind of like that little ghost town area.
Yes.
And we're right next to a pizza place. And we're this big burgundy red building on
Okay,
your left-hand
cool.
side. It looks like a barn. And we have a lot of our metal statues outside.
Perfect.
So it's hard to, miss us, because we're, the pretty building on the block. But a lot is changing on that Main Street, by the way. So
I know. It's
yeah,
good stuff.
I'm excited for that.
So your website says embark on a journey of creativity and exploration at our gallery, where handmade, local, and imported art come alive. Wow. Did you write that, or did your wife write that?
I wrote that.
Very good.
I do marketing like you. Maybe not as good as you. But
This is pretty good, Patrick. Our showcase boasts an impressive selection of home decor, rustic furniture, living room furniture, and one-of-a-kind art pieces that will uplift and transform your space.
That's right.
Okay.
Now you mentioned local artists. Do you work with some people up here in the Tri-City area?
Oh yeah. So a lot of artists actually come to us and they say, hey, can we showcase some of our art pieces? So we do have a lot of art that's inspired by the American Southwest. So that's kind of our angle, is to do a lot of Southwestern art, desert art. Mm-hmm. You'll see a lot of like tombstone paintings, saguaros, landscapes, Grand Canyon, and all that kind of stuff. So
Very cool.
Arizona inspired for sure.
Very
And
good.
you had some of that at the home show.
I did, yeah.
I can't remember the gentleman's name.
So we had a few guys over there.
That's
sorry.
right, because he showed up while we were
Yes,
there.
uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, so we did have a few guys that do a lot of woodworks and some Southwestern art pieces. So Jim York, for example, he does the Southwestern art. And then we had Robert also do a lot of the woodwork. So he does wood slabs with like the resin, the live edge.
Oh, cool, yes.
Yeah, he does a lot of that. And then he also does like hand-carved grizzly bears and things like that. So people that live up in the woods out here, they would love that kind of stuff.
So you've been in business for 5 years, you said?
About 7.
About 7. What did you do before this?
Before this, so we have a business still in Hawaii where we do a lot of like photography services out there. So that was kind of my main career before I started this business. So we do a lot of photography services in Kona, but we also are starting to do some of this Talavera in Hawaii as well.
Oh.
So we've actually sold quite a lot of sculptures of dolphins, turtles, sharks in the Talavera style, and it's a big hit in Hawaii right now on the Big Island.
You are
So-
quite the entrepreneur, wouldn't you say so, Mike?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Were you born in Hawaii?
No, I was born in Poland, so my
Oh, okay.
my story of where I'm from is kind of long. So I've moved around a lot, but my parents immigrated to California. We lived there for a while, and then Hawaii, and now here, and we have family ties out here. So actually, the people, the Polish people that own the Hampton Inn, they're family friends of ours,
Oh,
and
how
that's kind
cool.
of why I'm here. Is because of them. They kind of helped us get on our feet out here, and
Very cool.
yeah.
What a nice story.
So now, do you still have family that's running your business in Hawaii?
We do, yes. And
Mike was hoping you would say no because he probably wants to go to Hawaii.
Hey, we might hire some people, yeah,
So there you
absolutely.
go. Give Patrick your email or your resume.
No, after being up at DIA this last weekend, I don't think I want to go on any more flights for a while.
right. Yeah, just got back from a 14-hour flight. That was rough.
I can't imagine being on a plane for 14 hours.
I know, Hong Kong to San Francisco. The Pacific Ocean's huge. I didn't know it was going to take that long.
So did you get up and walk around?
I had to. Yeah, I had to do
Yeah.
some jumping jacks. Watch like 6 movies. I couldn't fall asleep, but hey, it was good. We went to Bali just recently, and we're trying to import. We're in the process of importing beautiful, wood pieces. Stone carved pieces of lions, horses, and things like that. So, yeah, we're looking forward to implementing more from the Southeast Asian area.
Nifty.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so here's my cute joke. Not to divert from Patrick at Affordable. So it's a pig and a chicken.
Okay.
And the pig says to the chicken, "Don't go bacon my heart." Mike doesn't get it.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Pig's concerned about being baked.
"Don't go bacon my heart." And the chicken says to the pig, "I couldn't if I fried."
Oh boy. Oh boy. and I was thinking you said baking. It was bacon. B-A-C-O-N.
yeah, bacon.
My heart. Okay, that makes sense.
Pretty cute, huh?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay. So, Patrick, do you go into the shop every day? Are you there?
Every other day we try to
Okay.
split it up.
Do you have employees?
So it's just family.
Okay.
Yeah. So our 2 moms, my mother-in-law and my actual mom, and my wife, and we just kind of split it up a little bit. I do a lot of the marketing and the importing
Right.
and inventory management, and they take care of customers, more customer relation type work. So, yeah, we try to break up the work a little bit to make it easier, because it's a lot of work, especially when you get a 40-foot container.
You have to
And
unload it.
You got to unload it, tag it, do all that kind of stuff, So
Put it in the computer.
that's right. Yeah.
Inventory. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So where is your wife from?
So she's from Connecticut, and we actually met in Hawaii when I was working there, and we.
What's it, love at first sight?
Yeah, it was. For sure.
Okay, listeners, we'll continue on with our love saga of Patrick.
A love song after this?
A love song when we come back from our break. Don't move.
You're listening to Hammer Time, waking up with the YCCA, a presentation of the Yavapai County Contractors Association. Once again, here's your host, Sandy Griffiths.
We're back on air. What a great program we're having with Mr. Patrick All, owner of Affordable Home Luxury. Did you think of that name, Patrick?
I did, yeah, because it's kind of the acronym of my last name. So my last name is All, A-H-L. So
Oh, so Affordable A, Home HL Luxury. You are a genius.
Aw, thank you.
Affordable home luxury, AKA all.
That's right.
Very cool. Okay, awesome. Okay, back to meeting your wife in Hawaii. It was kind of love at first sight.
That's right. Absolutely. So
Okay.
yeah, I was working on the main Ali'i Drive is what they call it, the main street in Kona, and she was walking by, and we struck up a conversation, went on a date the next day, and
That was it.
then she didn't go back to Connecticut.
She didn't go back to Connecticut.
Yeah, she was there. She was doing a house sitting job for like a month or so, and we had to make a quick decision, you know. So within a month, she's like, "Okay, I'll stay. We'll make it work."
Very cool. Very
Amazing.
cool.
Very cool story. Love
Thank
it.
you. Now we have 2 kids, you know, 2 boys. One's 4, one's 1. So, yeah, good little love story.
It is a great love story. I like it. I like it. And then her mom lives with you and works in the store.
She lives with us. Yep, and she's gonna help us with the new Hawaii location because we, as I was mentioning, want to import a lot of the sea creature type Mexican Talavera over there because people love it. It's colorful. It's the rainbow state. So that kind of style in Hawaii is definitely gonna prosper also. So we'll have a affordable home luxury location on Ali'i Drive in Hawaii pretty soon. So
How exciting.
oh yeah.
Man.
Very
Do you
excited.
still have your storefront there currently?
We do, yes. So it's mostly like a photography type business, but we want to implement that world market type business over there as well.
So you'll be able to keep that same location.
Exactly, and a lot of like the cool hand carved woodworks and stoneworks. So it'll be good for the locals and also for the tourists that come by.
So when we were on break, you said that you were a coffee connoisseur. And I mean, what kind of coffee do you drink?
So I drink everything. So I just got back from Bali, as I was mentioning, and we tried the luwak coffee, which is poop coffee. Comes from the
Elephants.
the luwak. It looks like a monkey,
Okay.
but it's called like a luwak, and it kind of like a lemur, kind of like a cat. But it's apparently the most expensive coffee in the world. But it's really good.
Did it taste like coffee?
It tasted like coffee. It was just lighter.
Did it smell like coffee?
It smelled like coffee. Didn't smell like anything else.
What was it? A cup? How much did it cost a cup?
So I think, don't quote me on this, but I think like a pound of coffee is like $1,000 or something like that. Yeah, but so like a cup was pretty expensive. It was like $15 or something like that. But I'm not exact on my figures, but it's pretty astronomical in price because it takes a long time to have those little guys make a bunch of coffee, you know?
I just can't imagine. I think I'll stick with Folgers. I'll stick with Folgers.
But on another note, yeah, we're trying to have like a little coffee bar in the store also.
Okay, perfect.
And we want to have events at the store. So Dewey Humboldt, it's an up and coming town, especially on Main Street. They want to, fix it up and make it look more like how it used to back then. So they're fixing those old buildings, but we want to implement having little concerts and events, especially in our backyard of the store. So we've been talking to people that do jazz, rock and roll and things like that. So we want to maybe do, especially summer coming around the corner, we want to do events on the weekends.
Perfect. I mean, it's not that far to travel down 69 to Dewey. It takes a few minutes.
Yeah, it takes 20 minutes from Prescott, from my house.
Right.
That answers the question. I was just going to ask you if you live on site, but you live in Prescott.
Yeah, I live close to Costco.
Gotcha.
Just right up the hill over here. So
now you can go over and get your own tips.
That's right. Yeah.
Tips.
No, I go to
Hold the cone.
Trader Joe's all the time.
Okay,
yeah.
there you go. Perfect. So, what's your very favorite item in the store?
My favorite? Oh, that's a tough one.
And do you have it at home in your house?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I guess the bird baths.
I know, I like those. They're so pretty.
Just throw something out there. Yeah, the bird baths are really cool.
And those are from Mexico?
Those are from Mexico,
Your
yep.
Talavera bird
Gotcha.
bass.
The Talavera bird bass. And you can get like a solar operated piece in the middle that spouts out the water. So it leaves a nice, soothing sound. And it's a very cheap alternative to some expensive water features that you can get.
So do they last in our weather in the winter and the freeze and the thaw?
So when it gets freezing, you want to cover it from the moisture so it doesn't freeze. If it's freezing cold, you just put a cover on it to just protect it from any sort of moisture that could freeze on the Talavera.
Right.
But overall, it's very durable. I would just recommend doing that in the wintertime when it gets extremely cold.
What would you put in the middle of it to make it gurgle?
So they have like these solar operated water features. You could buy them on Amazon.
You're shaking your head yes. Do you have one?
I don't have one, but I've seen him. Know exactly what he's talking about.
It's like a little ball and you plop it in the middle?
It looks like a little solar panel, very tiny.
Okay.
You could barely notice it, and you put it in a sunny area, and it just runs on solar.
It gurgles the water.
Yeah, for $15, yeah, you got yourself
Such
a little.
a deal.
Yeah.
Huh.
I like to put those in my little creek beds so that the flamingos can play in.
But those are pretty large bird bass, the ones that you're looking at. So
Yeah.
they're about 3 feet, 4 feet tall.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're big pieces.
they
and
heavy?
They're all fully handmade. They're heavy enough to withstand the crazy winds and things like that. So yeah, they're meant for out here in our crazy weather.
So is this table piece an outside piece or an indoor piece?
So that can be indoors or outdoors, actually. So that's a saguaro base,
Right.
and a copper top. I don't see it having any issues outside. It's mainly for living room as a coffee table, and that's actually a local artist that makes that.
Oh, wow.
A good friend of mine, Jesse. He makes beautiful art pieces out of saguaro. So he makes saguaro piece like statues that are shaped like a phoenix, and it's all made out of saguaro. He makes lamps out of saguaros. He just does a lot of art pieces out of the dead saguaros that are down in the Phoenix area in Tucson.
Yep.
He's got a license to do so it's all fully legal.
Okay, I don't like these.
You can't move.
This art is not my favorite.
Oh,
That gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, okay. The scorpions. The rock scorpions.
Do people buy those?
Oh, they love them. Yeah.
Ooh,
We got the rattlesnakes. Those are all. That's all desert critters.
Oh, no, I don't like those. I would not do. When I come to this store, I need to know where they are so I don't have to walk by them.
I'll hide them from you.
Okay, hide them from me. What? Okay, so are these old relics or?
Yeah, so that's actually made by a local artist also. So those are supposed to be Native American dancers, like little Hopi.
They're kind of cool.
Yep.
Nifty.
Yeah, so she's part of the Hopi tribe reservation, and she makes a lot of those.
Huh.
They're all hand welded and things like that.
Okay, take us to break, Mike, while Patrick, the engineer, and I eat another tip.
Okay, and we're actually going to go out to Patrick's truck, and we're going to bring in some of those rock
No, you're not,
scorpions
because I
and
don't like
snakes
those.
and-
Oh, praying mantis.
No,
The praying mantis, they're kind of cute. You don't like praying
I don't.
mantis?
I'm not into bugs.
But the good news is that they're
what about
rocks, so they don't
butterflies?
jump very far.
No, we're eating. Take us to break.
My pleasure. You're listening to Hammer Time. We've got a great conversation going with Patrick All, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Listen to his crunch.
You're listening to Hammer Time, waking up with the YCCA, a presentation of the Yavapai County Contractors Association. Once again, here's your host, Sandy Griffiths.
We are on our last segment with Mr. Patrick All, owner of Affordable Home Luxury down in Dewey, 5,000 square foot warehouse of listeners, the coolest stuff you would ever want to see for inside your home, outside your home, and a 2,500 square foot outside space.
That's right.
Patrick, what made you go
Big
to
venue.
Dewey?
To Dewey?
We didn't.
To be honest, I've been looking around in Prescott, and just a little too pricey for me to find property out here. So yeah, we found a good opportunity in Dewey, and we just ran with it. And it's doing really well because we're kind of in a centralized location.
Right.
We advertise online, so people come from North Phoenix, the Verde Valley, Sedona, all over, Cottonwood, and they make a day trip out of it. They enjoy, the beauty because it's beautiful over there. We have beautiful views. It's beautiful to just walk around. We have nice music playing, some flamenco music.
Oh, cool.
So it's a good vibe over there, and
I could see you would be in here for at least over an hour.
oh yeah.
I
easily.
mean, by the time you looked at everything.
We have, the ladies and their girlfriends in there for 3-4 hours, because, my wife and my moms, they're very personable, so they like to chat it up with everybody. So
I can just see how you'd be sitting on a sofa or in a chair and just kind of hanging out.
right, and I'm too busy counting stuff off of the.
Yes, you're the inventory guy.
The inventory guy.
You don't
yeah.
have time to chat with the ladies.
That's right. That's their job. So that's why we want to do the coffee also, so they can hang out longer and just enjoy.
Oh, gosh, you've done a great job with your website. I mean, tons of pictures. Just great stuff, listeners. And the website, Patrick, is what?
Oh, affordablehomeluxury.com.
Okay.
And I recommend going on our Facebook page. You just type Affordable Home Luxury, and that's where we mainly have all of the pictures that we post. We'll be posting special events, what currently is available, and things like that. So it's good to follow us on Facebook at Affordable Home Luxury, and it's great. You'll see firsthand what comes in right away, and it's good to jump on some of this stuff because it's one of a kind. Every pot, every wood piece, or any furniture piece is always going to look different from another one. So if you fall in love with something, I definitely recommend hopping on it and getting it.
So now it says you're open 7 days a week.
7 days a week, yes.
Whoa. So when do you rest?
Christmas and 4th of July,
Okay, so Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week, and say your hours again.
So 10 to 5 Monday through Saturday, and Sunday 11 to 5.
Yeah, that's right. You get to sleep in an hour.
That's right.
And do you have people that come during those hours, even up until 4:30? They're still
yeah.
wandering in?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We definitely get a rush in the early afternoon. That's when we get pretty busy. So, yeah, we're doing really well. We're really happy. This is our first year with the store, the new store that we put up in Dewey Humboldt. So the first year has been looking really good for us, and we're excited to be here for a very long time.
Okay, so do you deliver? What if somebody purchased that big giant horse? Do you deliver, or is it up to everybody to get their merchandise to their own home?
Oh yeah, we deliver. We've delivered to Florida, to Colorado, Nevada. We've had people drive from Nebraska, get their own, Penske truck or whatever, and we do get a lot of people from other states that we do special deliveries for. And if it's a big piece, we do have the means to transport that.
Okay, so what are these black cubes?
Those black cubes, so those are actually petrified wood pieces that were converted into little seats. And it's old wooden petrified wood.
But
that's still in Bali, so that's in the process of coming over here.
Oh, okay. So is it petrified wood that's all black, or is it painted black?
They painted it black. They gave it a nice stain.
It's kind of cool. I like that.
Oh yeah, they do a lot of beautiful woodworks. So especially, have you seen like the lion sculptures?
Yes,
and things
that's
like
all
that?
here. These are all from Bali. It looks like.
Yeah, we get Native American sculptures, totem poles, a lot of American-inspired art. and it's all hand carved at reasonable prices.
Okay, what about this big long table and chairs?
So that's going to be if somebody actually wants to order it custom, because that's like a 12-seater
It's huge.
dining table, yeah.
And where does it come from?
That comes from Bali. So all those pictures are from Bali right there.
Wow. How cool. I'm so happy that you're in our neighborhood selling stuff like this. It's amazing. I don't
Thank
think
you.
we have a store around like this, Mike.
I would agree. So did you just bring some of that material back in your recent trip to Bali, or was that from a previous order?
So the only thing I could bring back were like these beautiful little duck figurines, but they're very intricate. They have like little Balinese style, I guess you could say tribal paint all around it. And they're called bebeks, duck in their native tongue is bebek. So it's a traditional little figure to have in your home. And they're collectible. So we'll have like little collectible ducks from there. Some that have like the London Guard hats on them and stuff like that. A lot of cool little stuff, you know, and you don't really have to travel too far. You just come to our store and it feels like you're
there.
You're there.
So the little bebeks, are they good? Do they mean good luck or good fortune?
No, so it's just a very popular thing to collect because they're really cute. So some of them look like a London Guard, some of them look like you know, a little Navy man, Navy sailor, you know, or there's different kinds, and we're just gonna have like very interesting collectibles from around the world, things that are very traditional to collect over there. We can implement that kind of interesting things for people out here, and we can. It has a story to tell, you know. So
I haven't seen any little bebeks on the website.
Oh, I gotta share that with you. Yeah, I haven't.
Oh,
posted
they haven't
that yet.
been posted yet. Okay,
No.
all right. It'd be interesting to see the little bebeks. There's lots of chickens. So, listeners, we're going to take a... Oh, look at all these chickens. This is so cool, Patrick, what you've done. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will wrap up our show with Mr. Patrick All, owner of Affordable Home Luxury.
You're listening to Hammer Time, waking up with the YCCA, a presentation of the Yavapai County Contractors Association. Once again, here's your host, Sandy Griffiths.
Patrick, what a real pleasure having you with Mike and me and the engineer this morning.
Very much.
It's a pleasure for me as well. Thank you.
Thanks for enjoying the waffle cone tips. You were one of my raving fans.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I know, they are good.
I'll bring the rest to my kids.
Okay,
for sure.
perfect. So share with our listeners again, Patrick, your website and your hours of operation.
Oh, our website. So I recommend going on Facebook,
Okay.
Affordable Home Luxury, or our website, affordablehomeluxury.com. And we're located at 12922 Main Street in Dewey Humboldt. Walk-ins are the best the best option. You definitely need to see it in person. And what else did I miss? Was there
Phone number.
Oh, phone number. So you can call us at 928-793-2806, and you can contact us through text or call us directly.
And you'll see Patrick at our home show next year. And I'm going down on a Saturday, maybe after the show, and I'll see your mom and your mother-in-law and just spend all afternoon at Affordable Home Luxury.
Should we be alerting your neighbors that you may be donning a 12-foot horse here shortly?
Yes, with the U-Haul trailer, yes.
And some collectible ducks. Yeah.
Yes, collectible ducks. I can hardly wait to see those critters. Would that not be funny if that's what I totally
would
fell
be.
in love with,
That
the
would be.
ducks? Listeners, enjoy your weekend. Thanks for tuning in to Hammer Time. We love being here for you. 778-0040. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. We'll see you.
Hammer time.
Thank you for tuning in to Hammer Time. Waking Up with the YCCA, a presentation of the Yavapai County Contractors Association. Heard each and every Saturday morning at 7, with an encore presentation Sunday mornings at 7 on AM 1130 at 99.9 FM in Prescott, 95.5 FM, Prescott Valley and Cottonwood, and online at kqna.com. A library of past Hammer Time shows can be listened to on the Yavapai County Contractors website at ycca.org.
Break it down.